Hey folks, I think the only thing I enjoy more than being out in nature in the woods and living a hunting lifestyle myself is sharing it with young people. And so I'm a mentor with the First Hunt Foundation, and we are having a youth deer hunting workshop. So in the course of this 3 days, we are now on the way to the range, and we're going to teach them to shoot, and then there's going to be some deer anatomy lessons from Fish and Wildlife, and then we're going to have a number of different presentations with them and surrounding hunting, deer hunting specifically, and then we're going to actually take them out. We have some landowners that have donated their depredation tags, and they're going to allow us to go hunt their property and help these young people harvest their first deers. So it's an exciting day, and I love doing this. This is the kind of stuff that just makes my heart sing, to be able to share my love of the outdoors and of hunting with young people.
To me, it's not all about shooting. I love being out in the outdoors, and I do like out-of-state stuff. And when I do out-of-state stuff, I look for a place where I'm not going to see anybody. And like I said, the further that you walk from your car or truck or a parking lot, the more you're going to see. Just about guaranteed. And you're not going to run into another orange vest around the next corner.
On to do blood trailing by Mr. Rick Brazil.
The thing you're going to do is mark it, because a lot of people don't mark it. They get excited, I shot it, and when you walk from here to 100 to 200 yards, the whole world changes. And you're sitting there going, well, was it here, or was it over there, or was it over there? And so when I shoot that deer, I'm going to look and I say, well, there's a post right there. He was right behind it. So if I drop down a canyon and lose sight of it, I know when I get back up, he was right there by that post, or she was. And so that's important after you shoot, not get too excited. Take just a second and mark it with something, maybe a tower in the background or a big tree or a bush. Mark it so when you get over there and you're looking around, you go, here, it was right here somewhere. Otherwise, you're just lost. Post in this dead bush right here. So you know that deer was standing right here somewhere. So the first thing you're gonna start doing is just looking for blood. Make sure, see if you hit it or not. And when the bullet goes through, if it goes all the way through, a lot of times it splatters blood out there. You've seen the TV shows. Well, it's in real life when you're shooting something with a big powered rifle. It will blow, sometimes it will blow a hole out the other side. So I want you to work as a team. We're not gonna coach you a whole lot. And somewhere in here you might find some blood, and then you want to track that blood and figure out which way that deer went and stick with that blood trail. It's not laying here, so it must have ran off somewhere.
Oh, what you're looking for is the next drop of blood. Start looking forward.
Just do what the mentor tells them to do. It's not why we're here. We're not guides. We're not out front saying, you're going to harvest an animal, you're paying me to harvest this animal, and now is the time to shoot and shoot that. That's not what we do. We're here to support you in developing your own memories, your own dreams, your own why. Okay? So have those conversations with your mentor and start thinking about some of the other resources. If you have a dream for where you want to go hunt and what you want to go hunt with, then maybe that's a 10-year plan. Great. You're going to have to develop the skills. You're probably going to have to have some of the money, the resources. You're going to have to figure out a travel plan. You're going to plan your hunt. You're going to scout it. You can do all these things. Dream. Do it. Just figure out who around you and what around you can help you as far as being a resource.
Okay?
Line up and get your food.
All right, one
Perry
last thing.
County first.
One last thing. This table in the middle is going to be the girls' table, and they're going to start talking about that stuff at dinner. So,
Perry County is Republic and curlew hunters.
so that.
And I know where the moose are. We found one bull, and we made the wrong move on him.
There's a lot of that in that area.
We tracked that. We had that dirty shit.
You haven't finished? Your dad's eaten 3 plates already. What?
So, morning hunt, the field got clear, and so we spent some time blasting this hillside, and we found a few deer. They're right near the property line though, so we're gonna hike around this little hill and get a little closer, put a stalk on, and then try to confirm whether or not they're on or off the property. We think they're just on it though. So safety's on? Yeah. All right. Take a couple of just squeeze the trigger, leave the safety on. Just take a couple.
Should I put my hat backwards or something?
Whatever's most comfortable for you.
Oh.
Go ahead.
Should probably put those on.
Mm-hmm. Deer is 221 yards out. So when you take those practice shots, just try to make sure you don't tweak the gun and that the chevron tip stays right on your target. So we've been out a couple times and had some hiccups yesterday, and tell us how you're feeling about this thing so far.
Well, it's been pretty cool. I mean, you just get to see how the animals interact with each other, where they're moving, when they're moving. You get to see where they like to bed, and yeah, I had a clean shot. It's just hard it was hard for me to find a comfortable position, and I mean, I could have killed it, but it might have just run off a while, so I'd rather just have a clean shot, and I'm sure I'll get an opportunity later, since there's plenty of deer running around here, so yeah,
Oh,
we'll wait for the next opportunity when it presents itself.
yeah, the landowners that let us come and hunt their property, this is a gift. I mean, sometimes it may take many years and several seasons for you to get this many live animal contacts. And, you know, that's one of the biggest things that you can help you grow and learn how to efficiently, effectively, and ethically hunt is having those live animal contacts.
Yeah.
I'm training my bird dog. That's the big thing. The more times I can get him on birds, the more he figures it out, and the same goes for us with our repetitions. So.
Yep.
How you feel, Dad?
Pretty proud.
Yeah.
And like you said, just even getting to enjoy this beautiful scenery is pretty amazing.
Yes, it is. It's a beautiful day and a beautiful place.
Indeed.
Hey, what's up? Guess who got their first deer tonight? And I left my phone in the car, but Gavin made a perfect shot on a beautiful doe tonight. We just finished processing it, and we're ready to go to bed.
Indeed.
The work starts after you pull that trigger. The First Hunt Foundation is an organization that matches people that want to learn how to hunt with mentors that have years of experience in hunting. You know, in this sequence, or in the last couple of days of hunting, we met with landowners. We gained permission to hunt their property. We hiked. We still hunted and found deer. We spot and stalked deer. We used the terrain to hide our movements. We used the winds to effectively to avoid detection. We crawled on our hands and knees. We belly crawled on our stomachs. We sat blind, and ultimately we laid in the grass for 3 hours waiting for deer to appear, so that Gavin could get his first deer ever. We overcome equipment malfunctions. We found deer in a situation where it appeared that there were none, and most other people would have given up. Like, we had the opportunity to give these young people a full hunting experience, thanks to the First Hunt Foundation, thanks to the landowners, and for me personally, thanks to Atheris Rifle Company, Bighorn Armory, Primary Arms, Crispy Boots, and Mystery Ranch Backpacks. We utilized their equipment, some of which was given to me on this hunt, to help this young man harvest his first deer. Not only that, his family had 3 children. Now Gavin is 16, his brother is 14, his little sister is 9. All of them harvested deer in this camp. I couldn't be more proud to be a mentor, proud of these young kids, and honored to help an exceptional family learn how to hunt and how to provide for themselves and to harvest their own food from the natural world. What a great experience.
Hi, I'm Rick Brazel, President and founder of the First Hunt Foundation. We established the foundation to save our hunting heritage. We established it in April of 2015. Now we're operating in 38 states. We have 800 volunteers that are helping people learn about hunting and outdoor skills. We'd love to have you come join us.